What's going on? I didn't see any English speakers streaming this KVK, so I thought, hey, what the hell? Here we are. We got this Siege of Orleans with what was 4 Imperium Kingdoms. Looks like 2268 and what is it, 1755 are now out of Imperium status. Hey, Mr. Weedy, I'm doing well. How's your KVK? Kingsland over? Hey, John. Holt, what's going on? Looks like as just a quick map overview here. Looks like what is it? 1429 got pushed out up top, established a beachhead down here. 1671 is in the dark blue, and they've been cutting everyone off here. They pushed AM 68 out of Kingsland. Looks like they're working on the light blue, the rest of 68. 2755 is down here in pink. So we got some battles here. 2 alliances versus 2 alliances. They're set up to help each other out. Lots of troops on the field. Looks like they're still having fun, going strong. Oh, nice. Maybe we'll check yours out as well in a bit, Mr. Reedy. Yeah, 1429 was looking strong last night. I don't know what happened overnight. Nice. Yeah. I mean, you know, I can't say anyone in this KVK hasn't fought well, right? It just, from what I saw, the 671 guys just had more field presence, and 755 did as well. I know Plato was trying his damnedest last night. I mean, he was tanking, and he was taking on 12 people at a time just to clear some teleport spots. So happy. What's going on? Alloys, good to see you. Okay, I saw a Facebook post about everyone stay out of the zone and let 1254 and 1365 do a 1 versus 1. That would be interesting if an agreement is made there. It's Golden Week in Japan, basically a 1-week holiday. Shit, I wish I had a 1-week holiday. I literally just got done working like 2 hours ago, 12-hour day. That perfect timing for them then. That's why they didn't have a lot of downtime. But I mean, it ain't over yet. You got 1429 and 2268 side by side now. They're not split by territory anywhere. You know, from what I was watching earlier today, they've been, you know, marching back and forth, helping each other defend flags and swarm down rallies, and like right here, they got the field here to attack this flag. Who knows what's going to happen? Yeah. Oh, that will be a fun KVK to watch, that's for sure. Still no fighting in our KVK. Past 7 opens at 12 UTC in the morning, so we'll see. We'll see if they defend that zone or if they just fuck off back to their starting zone. So that said, I have been, I'm down in 17th now. I was in 15th earlier. So Executioner pushed a little bit. Looks like Holy War was pushing a little bit. But 17th, I've got about a 12,000 point lead on the 20th place person. So 6 days left. If I can just kind of maintain that, not miss a shrine or a font of Rye, I'm hoping I can get top 20 there. Hey, Chilsey. I call these fights kill event fights because Kingsland is basically a done deal. Kingdoms just fight for the fun of it? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you fight for pride too. You want to make Kingsland last more than a day. I've seen some pretty, how do I put this? Pretty flaming memes on Facebook for Imperium Kingdoms that can't last more than a day in Kingsland. I mean, these guys have already been going for, 26, 30 hours? So, they've given us a good show thus far. Burn that flag. Only a half hour to wait there. Where's the next one? This flag's already burning. Looks like they built a lot of flags in here. Which, honestly, is what 2268 should have done yesterday when they were getting pressured so hard. But hindsight is 2020. Uh-oh, what's your dilemma, Chilsey? If it's boxer briefs or bikini briefs, I would go with the boxer briefs. So it looks like they're methodically taking turns here. Burning one flag, then everybody moving to the next flag, then burning that flag. Justin. Oh man, Justin. Thank you. I don't know what else to say other than thank you, Justin. You're like... Thank you. Y'all know what to do. Justin dropped a 50 bomb in the chat. Let's drop that goat icon there for Justin. The keyboard is confusing. you use a mouse, right? Not a touchpad. You're using an actual mouse. I mean, what you can do is go into your settings, shortcuts. You know what I would do if you're confused by it is just make a spreadsheet. Just make a spreadsheet of all the commands that you wanna use. The main ones I use are I'll use the Alt and then the left mouse button to circle my troops, and then Shift and 1, 2, 3, 4 to put them in a group, so that 1 brings up that group, 2 would bring up a different group, so on and so forth. You know, that way, if like right now, I've got Cow over at a shrine. So if I'm fighting with 6 marches and he's at a shrine, I just want to use those 6 marches. So I'll surround him, shift 1, put him in a group. And then whenever I want to select him, instead of double clicking the icon on the left, I'll just hit 1. But yeah, I mean, you could put them on an Excel spreadsheet and print it out and have it right next to your desk, or you know, you could even remap the keys to whatever works best for you. But once you get used to it, I guarantee you'll like it. I go from my computer to a tablet, and it's like night and day. I just love fighting so much more on the computer than I do on the tablet. I mean, it is a 2-year-old tablet, so that might have something to do with it, but I'm 52. I know what a shortcut is. Don't give me that bullshit. There's a break in the action, so we'll show you, right? We'll show you. All right, so let me just get some troops out here. So on your phone, to select all your troops, you double click them all, right? And that gets them all on the screen. Or you'll double click on the right side and that selects them all. In this case, it's selecting Cow that's over at the shrine as well. I don't want that. So if I'm in a big fight and I can't double click on these troops, I'll hit the Alt button and I'll draw a box around them, and that selects them all. And then if I hit Shift and F1, it assigns them, you see the little 1 there? It assigns them to Group 1. So now I'm over here, I want to select Group 1, I'll hit 1, and then right click, target something. So I'm off of those troops, I hit 1, it selects them all, right click, right click, right click, right click. I think there's, what is it, F1, F2, those select your individual troops. I forget what select all is because I don't use that one. Yeah, 1, you know, and if I'm targeting marches, 1, and right click on the right click to target the march. So now they're attacking the barbs. I don't want to attack the barbs with these marches though, but what's select all again, alloys. Troops. Select all troops. Control Shift A. Select all troops on screen. That's the little tilde key over by the 1. Okay. So I don't even have to do the Alt and do this. If I just hit this key in the upper left hand corner underneath my escape key, it selects all on the screen. So I mean, it is so much easier to just do this rather than click over on the left hand side, because if you're like me, your fingers don't move as quickly as they once did. So sometimes trying to double click on the right hand side is just a royal pain in the ass. So the little key that's next to my 1 on the keyboard, that selects everything on the screen. I don't even have to hit Alt and move these. But if I had, say I had infantry marches here, I had cavalry marches down here, I had archer marches over here. You know, if I wanted to, I could do alt, surround these. Okay, this is group 1. These cavalry marches, shift and 2. This is group 2. These infantry marches, shift and 3. This is group 3. Then I hit 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. You go here. 2, you go here. 3, you go here. 2, wait, I want you over here. 1, nope, there's some infantry over here. Let's attack those. So there's a ton of things that you can do assigning battle groups. And again, select all. That's the key next to the 1, to the left of the 1. And I want to send them all home now, so I'm just going to press R, return. Yeah, you can change those shortcuts to whatever you want. Mine are all set up as default. You know, but you can change those to anything you want. So whatever makes the most sense for you. Once you get used to it, you will love it. Yeah, looks like there's not as much field fighting as there was yesterday. They come out to establish a field presence when they hit a flag, and that looks like that's about it, right? What are we doing grouped up here? I would suggest too getting a nice mouse. You know, some mice you can change what's called the DPI, and that's dots per inch. So you move the mouse just like let me. Right now my DPI is at 5,000 dots per inch. So that's as fast as my cursor moves on the screen. If I click it up, we'll go to 9,000. I don't have to move the mouse nearly as much to go anywhere as far. It becomes more sensitive. Go up to 20,000 DPI. I mean, I'm moving the mouse just barely millimeters, and my mouse is zooming all the way across my screen. You know, so a good mouse will let you adjust the dots per inch to something that works for you, that you like. I will probably watch this video a million times until I get it. Hey, that's fine. More watch minutes, right? Yeah, it has to be so much nicer on a laptop though than on a phone. Even if you don't have a nice monitor hooked up to it, even if you're using a laptop monitor, it's got to be so much nicer. I've never played this game on the phone. I have it installed on my phone, but the most I'll use my phone for is to, you know, if I'm not at home, to send farmers out. I could not play on that little screen. I absolutely could not. How do you move the screen? I hold the left mouse button down and then just move the mouse back and forth. Or you can, I have the arrows programmed to zoom in and out. Or the movement keys, W goes up, S goes down, D goes right, and A goes left. But I generally just left click anywhere on the screen and you know, move the mouse around. Hey Evie, every run, is that right? Every run. Map is looking. I mean, it's right now. It's in favor of of the 1671 2755 side. They're the dark blue and they're the pink. You know, we got 2268 over here in light blue, and we got 1429 in red. You know, that said, 1429 has established a beachhead here, and they're making some progress in this zone. You know, now that they can fight alongside of 2268 together, and they can, you know, help each other focus flags, they may make some progress here. You know, this Kingsland is far from over. Yeah, Kojo, I love that as well. Holding the right mouse button to zoom in and out. You know, I got used to now using the mouse wheel, but holding that right button and to zoom in and out, that was really nice when they had that. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much open fielding like there was yesterday. They're kind of grouping up and attacking a flag and then falling back and refreshing and waiting till the flag is repairing and then doing it all over again. Which, if you're getting low on resources or getting low on troops, that's the smart play, right? Yeah, there was some crazy fighting yesterday. I was watching Plato stream for a good 4 or 5 hours yesterday, and they were they were struggling, but you know, he wasn't getting pissed off. He wasn't cussing and swearing and bitching at people. I'd have been bitching at everybody. Get your fucking asses over here. I mean, 1429 was making some decent progress last night, but up in the upper left, but seems like maybe they went to bed. Maybe they had some serious downtime. I don't know. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about any of these kingdoms. Just 2268 because Plato plays there, and Black Panther plays there. A nice day today. It got up to 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Open the windows in the house, let some fresh air in. This is bothering the hell out of me. See, the territory's all glitched. I mean, I zoom out, I can see the territory lines, but I'm zoomed in and it doesn't show me shit. That's burning, okay. Are we burning up here too? I don't know why that says ineffective. It's obviously connected to territory. No, I wouldn't bet on that. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I wouldn't bet on that with your money. I mean, I think that KVK is going to come down to whose allies perform better. Because we know 254 is going to bring it. We know 365 is going to bring it. You know, there's no question there. Yeah, this is Chelsea. This is the first football season in probably 2 or 3 years that I've been excited about, and it's because we got a young team. I don't know what to expect. You know, people in Wisconsin, Packers fans, are not expecting, you know, the Super Bowl. Because when you expect to go to the Super Bowl every year and you're consistently making the playoffs and quite frankly, getting your asses kicked in the playoffs by the 49ers, you know, it's kind of disheartening. I mean, Aaron Rodgers was what, 1-3 in the NFC Championship game. So, you know, I'm excited for the season. We got a good young team, a very young team, an experienced team that I'm sure is out to prove themselves and carry on that Packer tradition. Now, will it take a couple of years for them to grow together and become something special? Yeah, possibly, but that's the fun, right? Is watching a team gel together and watching it all come together and go from relative unknowns to a team that does something. Yeah, I think Jordan Love is going to be a better quarterback than a lot of people give him credit for. You know, and the Packers signed him to a 2-year extension, so they eased his mind. You know, he knows he's got 2 years to prove himself. You know, there's no question in his mind if they're going to pick up that 5th-year option or not. He knows he's here for at least 2 years. You know, and they did the right thing this time when they drafted another quarterback in the draft. I think it was round 4 or 5, the quarterback from Penn State. You know, they called Jordan and they said, "Hey, this is what's going on." So, you know, they did it the right way this time. Lions are going to be tough. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot of faith in Jared Goff though. I think they got a super solid defense. I think they got a fantastic running game. But if they get in a position where they have to throw the ball and come from behind, I don't have faith in that guy to do it. I mean, I had one of our main offices for the company I work for is in Detroit, and a week ago I had one of the guys talking shit about the Packers and the Lions, and I'm like, you know, I don't understand. I've got nothing against the Lions, you know, nothing at all. But the Lions win 2 games against the Packers, and all their fans feel the need to come out of the woodwork and start talking shit. Congratulations. If the Lions-Packers games were your Super Bowl, you won your Super Bowl last year. Congratulations. It happens. I'm glad you're excited for your team. What's up, Sick? Bears fans are the same way. They talked so much shit last season, and where did they finish? In the bottom? Yeah, Justin Fields, he was a one-man show. Damn right he was. But you got to surround him with other people who are going to perform in order to do anything. It's like they get a glimpse of hope, and it's all the smack talk just starts running. They start running at the mouth. I mean, I've been watching this division long enough to know what comes around goes around. Hey, Merc. Not much happening here. How are you today? Take just a second. I know if you're typing in the chat, you're already subscribed to the channel because that's a requirement to chat. That keeps those porno bots out of here, right? But if you're lurking and not yet subscribed, hey, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well while you're at it. Oh, look, my badge is green, says Electro King. That's the 2-month one, I do believe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now's a good time as well to see if I fixed the Electro King logo. Where is it? Where is it? Images. Here we go. There it is. Popped up first try this time. You guys didn't know Electro King does a lot of the graphics on my stream. He does logos, graphics, intros, outros. Got a low price and very fast turnaround time. If you need graphics, touch base with Electro King number 1000 in Discord. Not to mention he is a fellow Rise of Kingdoms player, so don't give your money to some random person on Fiverr. Instead, get a hold of Electro King. I'm sure he can help you out. Dracul, what's going on? That rally on that flag didn't go so well. Looked like it got swarmed down very quickly. Leave it in dot mode here so we can see where the action is. Yeah, I timed out my first person ever yesterday when I was watching Plato's stream and moderating there. Some jackass came into his chat and he was fighting in dot mode because you know how it is after passes open in these kingdoms. Dot mode is basically the only way you can fight. And it was giving him shit for fighting in dot mode, and it's like, fuck this. He's fighting his heart out. He doesn't need to deal with this shit, so I timed that motherfucker out so quick. AOO registration, your past 6 opens tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I have to register tonight too. 2 of our big players are out this week, so it's gonna be an interesting one. I'm short garrison captains. I might be garrisoning 3 structures and fighting in the open field with 2 armies. We'll see. We'll see. Josh, honestly, I haven't tried it yet. We did not. We were not one of the 500 participants to sign up to try it. I watched the, well, I skipped through. I shouldn't say I watched. You know, I kind of fast forwarded through Seawill's stream of the 60 GT JST match in that new Ark of Osiris mode. It didn't look as bad as I thought it would be, but at the same time, you know, I wasn't playing in it, right? What I'm most curious about is what it looks like to a spectator, not somebody playing in it, what it looks like to a spectator. Because if they have that fog for spectators, I don't know how they expect people to stream Arc League matches and maintain an interest in them. You know, and you can't just whitelist some content creators to have no fog and not whitelist other content creators, because those content creators then could watch their own matches for their own alliances and act as spotters. You know, so it'll be interesting how that all gets implemented and what becomes of that. Did you play it, Josh? Did you like it? I mean, I think for the well-organized teams like the 60 GTs, the JSTs, the TRs, the teams that compete at the highest of levels, league in and league out, I don't think it's going to be a huge change for them. Simply because they're so coordinated in what they do, they're always moving together. And it's not really going to impact how they play the game. I think for teams without a full 30 players, I think for teams that are not always coordinated and have no real plan in place, I think it's going to impact them the most, because it's going to be much harder to play an arc match by the seat of your pants. Like our matches, we take 17, 18 players. We go in and I tell them, okay, you 3 people are garrisoning structures on this side of the map. You 3 are garrisoning structures on this side of the map. You're a rally leader for the top side. You're a rally leader for the bottom side. I'll assign several people to fill structures, several people to, be field fighters. Be like, you're filling the altar, you're filling a rally, and you're field fighting with 3 marches. And I'll go through every single person and assign that. Really, it's not complex. And then MF's assignment is always do whatever you want. Help us win. Do MF things. So really, we kind of fly by the seat of our pants and react to things that are going on in the game. We try and hold our structures and win the arcs in the middle. And generally, that works for us. I mean, it always helps when MF takes the enemy obelisk and ports in and starts zeroing cities and sending them back to the starting zone. That's always a bonus. And that's what the man has fun doing. That's his goal every game, is to zero cities and clear out one entire side of the map. Pretty much when he can do that, it's game over. And for the most part, yeah, it's the same 16 to 19 players playing Arc every 2 weeks. And I would say half of us are VIP 18, so it makes it nice when we're going against other teams with only 16 or 18 that are not the 60 GTs of the world, right? Rally. Well, they keep sending archers, and their archers just keep getting swarmed. Well, is that a naked rally? Yeah, you can't just send a naked rally, guys. If you don't have the field, don't rally. Unless your trades from the swarm are fucking incredible, but I can't imagine that they are. Which feature is that? Yeah, Electro King did that. You like that? The rally. He also did the Swarm. I'm telling you, he's the man for graphics. He did the explosion too for Nuked. And now he's bitching at me because I shrunk the graphics. See if I press those buttons anymore. Oh, Hennessy, you haven't seen MF's account? There you go. So MF has got every single commander expertise except for Margaret and Babur. He has got every single legendary Zenith City skin that has come out since he started playing this game. He has got 7 full sets of crit equipment minus maybe 1 or 2 pieces here or there, including a legendary or including a leadership set for his Trajan. I would say he has got quite possibly one of the top 3 accounts in the game. Yeah, exactly. He's even got Lubu maxed, Suleiman, Charlemagne. I mean, the only 2 commanders that he does not have maxed are the Margaret and the Babur. And he's got like sitting on like 3,500 gold universals. You know, so he could max him if he wanted to, but what's the point? You think he's ever going to put up an archer tower? We'll figure it out. We got plenty of other players here. You know, the stipulation is that if someone's willing to pay 6 figures for his account, he's willing to take it. But there have been several people that have contacted him, and those deals all fell through. Because either they couldn't raise the money, or they decided to quit the game themselves. So he's semi-retired now. You know, if we need him to jump online and fight, all we got to do is tag him in Discord, and he'll be there. You know, he logs on, does his daily stuff, buys the armament bundle, logs off. Yeah, that's about all he does these days at this point. He is focused on several other things at the moment in his real life. And he's a smart man too, and we've had the conversation that if he does sell his account, that he's going to migrate it out of the kingdom before he turns over the account information to the buyer. Hey Thung, what is it? Considering auxiliary skills in Orleans, is it not free-to-play friendly? It depends. It depends what type of free-to-play player you are, I guess, right? If you're a free-to-play player that tries to have 5 marches and has green and purple equipment that's not procced on all of your 5 marches, and you are, fighting with, and you're not online grinding on a daily basis, it's possible that Orleans is gonna kick your ass. If you're the kind of free-to-play player that is online and grinding, and you have those 1 or 2 super solid marches with excellent gear that you can use on the field, and you've got all your epics maxed, then I think Orleans is a KVK you can survive in, and you can possibly thrive in if you know how to play the game. Actually, no, I'm the only one in 1029 that came from Kingdom 1052. Cat and MF, and most of these guys with the TSN tags were, they bounced from kingdom to kingdom a few times. The TSN really stands for 369. They started in 1369, and if Cat or Stitch are on, they can correct me if I'm wrong. But TSN really stands for 369. I've kind of transformed TSN into the Swarm Nation. So they started in 369. They've been in several other kingdoms, Imperium kingdoms, high-powered kingdoms. They got sick of it. Sick of the drama, sick of the bullshit, sick of the people crying because they want commanders, and then those same people not showing up to fight in KVK. And so they came to 1029. And I came here after fighting with them. So I was in 1052, and 1052 and 1029 were in the same camp for the first ever heroic anthem. And I hung out with them and chatted more with them than I did with my own kingdom. Really enjoyed playing with them, so I asked them if I could come over here. Initially, MF says nope, and I'm not. Hey, the man said no. I'm not going to bug him. I'm not going to grovel. I'm not going to get on my knees and beg. So, no means no, right? So I started exploring other options. About a day later, he gets on. He says, well, why don't you jump on voice with us and let's have a conversation. And they let me in, and I haven't had as much fun playing this game. Well, other than this KVK that our enemies are not fighting us. I haven't had as much fun playing this game as I have playing with these guys. Is Horn, Wardrum, or Coin better on Trajan in Canyon? Of course. Let's see. What do I even have on my Trajan in Canyon? So I've got the Coin and the Wardrum on him in my Canyon lineup. I couldn't tell you if that's the best or not. That's just with the accessories I have. That's kind of how it worked out. Tommy, okay, so there's 24 people watching? Alright, so I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Tommy is the best kept secret and most underrated commander in this game. If she gets a museum buff, look out. Tommy is in my 5 March setup, my 6 March setup, and my 7 March setup. I think this is my 5th KVK, maybe 6th KVK in 1029. And then I played on 1052 in the same camp as them and the first ever heroic anthem. So 5, 6, 7, somewhere in there. Yeah, I mean, I love Tommy just for that poison. Stacking up to 15 times. Target takes for each stack, the target takes an extra 3% skill damage. So what's 3 times 15? 30, 45%? If you can get it to stack the 15 times, that's crazy. That's crazy. And when you got her in a murder ball with Nevsky and Joan and XY and Guan, all firing off skills too, that's just devastating. You can literally shred a march in 1 skill cycle, maybe 2. We used to have resource sellers here. I think we still do. Nobody needs to buy resources because, I tell people all the time, if they're fighting and they're online and they need resources, just to let me know. I won't charge them a dime. I do think we have resources sellers in the kingdom, There are a couple alliances that seem to have a lot of governor number, governor 1, 2, 3, 4 in them. So I think there are resource sellers here that they make their accounts here, they get it to level 8, and then they migrate it wherever they need to go. But they keep to themselves, and there are 5 in 2 of those alliances, so we have control over them. Should something happen, should they decide to get crazy. Yeah, I can show you here. Where is it? 1029. Yeah, like 29 PK, I think, is one of those alliances. Okay. See, I have R5 here, but there are 88 rank 1 accounts here, and I think this is just a resource seller that creates his accounts in this kingdom, and then takes them elsewhere, wherever he needs to take them. Whichever kingdom needs a resource seller, he'll migrate them out to. Because if he can get them up to level 8 or whatever it is, low power, and that's a benefit to him, right? And he doesn't cause trouble. And if we need 29 PK to build an alliance fort or something in KVK, I'm R5, so I'll just do it. Hey, Pete. Then there's the 29 small PK that is the same. I think it's the same guy here. And I mean, they're always building 1 troop flags to put passports in their alliance shop, so that they can take those and migrate them wherever they need to go. And then what's the other one? PKG. See, Lambo 9 Farm is the R5 there. Once again. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. They don't cause trouble. They keep to themselves. They do what they got to do. If we need them to, if some rogue alliance comes in here and creates an alliance for it, all I got to do is ask them to go burn it, and they'll do it. So they listen, they follow instructions, they don't cause trouble. And if we have players that need passports to jump wherever, we have alliances that can get them passports, right? Yeah, when Z, I don't know how to pronounce that new commander's name yet. So when Z comes out, I'm definitely maxing him right away. My plan is to run what was I? Boudica Z. And then Nibu YSG. And then I'll take Artie, who's behind Boudica right now, and put Artie in front of Tommy. I think the best primary for Tommy is Artemisma. And the reason for that is because she self-silences. So she self-silences herself, which means it gives Tommy's skill time to stack up to that 15. You have Surgeon, right? What? Surgeon? What? Sargon? Yeah. Zhugailiang. I'm just gonna call him Zurg from Toy Story, right? Zurg. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'll play around. Yeah, I have Sargon, Josh. I run Sargon CJ. Boudica Art, Nibu YSG. I mean, that's not a. I mean, the nice thing about archers is there's no wrong answer. Well, we have yet to see if he's YSG 2.0. His circle area of AoE may be much smaller. Yeah, there's no wrong answer with archers really. You could pair up multiple combinations of archers, excluding Edward and excluding El Cid, and you'd still have 3 or 4 great marches. I want that AoE in every single one of my marches, and I think the Boudica Zerg, the Nibu YSG, and the Artie Tommy would give me exactly what I'm looking for. Well, Tommy primary, YSG primary. Yeah, I mean there's limits there, but it must be nice to answer. Hey, buddy, I've been saving up for a while. I did Heracles here recently, but you don't know how hard it has been for me to save these gold universals. Because, I mean, I guess silver lining, right? There's been no fighting in our KVK. I have not needed to expertise Flavius or expertise Jan Ziska. Because those are the 2 that I'm working on, Flavius and the infantry MGs, Jan and the cavalry MGs. After Flavius is done, then I'll circle back and do Tariq. But yeah, I mean, I haven't needed to expertise them because there has been no fighting. Even if there was fighting, I don't think I would have expertised them just because, we've got others. Ooh, yeah, speaking of Canyon, let's take a look here. Damn it. Easy enough. Yeah, I go back and forth with him several times a day. I feel like me hitting his commanders gives him the blueprint then on how to hit mine, because we're running basically the exact same lineup. Yeah, I got Mulan behind Trajan. Put Constantine behind Richard just to keep him on the field a little bit longer. Now, since I know he'll hit me again right away, we're gonna just kind of change it up just a little bit here. Shift to the other side. So he's gotta rearrange his troops. Play this game all day long. get to your question here in a second, Josh, when I find some fighting on the field to focus on. Looks like they're balling up here. Flag repairing? Not yet. Oh, one of them is. They'll probably hit that. Can you do 7 great marches you used from last 3 KVKs? And the next question is, why max another commander if you already have the best commanders unlocked? Hey, Ralph. Because I want options, right? I mean, the new archer commanders will provide me with more options. Flavius and Tariq will provide me with more options. You know, so options is always a good thing. The way commanders are coming out, and the way it seems to be that Lilith is releasing commanders is, you know, you're at some point, the more and more they bring commanders out, you got to use cavalry to attack archers. You got to use archers to attack infantry. You got to use infantry to attack cavalry. You know, it just seems like you're going to need the best of the best to do those rallies, to do those garrisoning, right? But you know, as far as 7 marches, I mean, this KVK, my 7 marches are, you know, Nevsky Joan, XY Mehmed. Last KVK, I think I used XY William, but that was because I did not have Chandra expertise. So now if I need a 3rd cavalry march, I run the Chandra William. Archer marches of Boudica Artie, Nibu YSG, Gilga Tommy, a mandatory and Artie for garrison, rarely. Rallies is Gilga Henry, you know, and then, you know, I can do any combination of archers after that, right? Infantry is Guan Scipio, Sargon CJ. If I need a 3rd infantry march, it's Harold Alex, which I really, really like. I wish I could use this war, but. And then if I want a support march out there, Trajan Milan. Garrison is Xeno Hercules or Xeno YSS. So that's kind of where we stand now, and it's been pretty much the same for the last couple KVKs. Obviously, when Hercules came out, then you know, we put him in instead of YSS. It, you know, situational as well, right? I had Honda in there behind XY instead of William for a while. Just depends. You're a noob, no siege in front line. In front lane? Yeah, I'm a noob when it comes to Canyon, absolutely. I'm not gonna pretend to be an expert there. I just attack until it works for me and go with it. Reaper, yes, our KVK has been a snooze fest. Ooh, double rally, nice. Nice, well coordinated it seems. BNN, yes. Yes, there's no fighting in our KVK, so I will spin the wheel 3. Well, we'll be out of KVK by the time the new archers are released, but I will spin the wheel 3 days, and then Max Zerg. I assume he's going to be the wheel commander. And then as soon as I unlock Dido in Mightiest Governor, I will max her as well. Crazy, you're crazy and hungry for more. I love it. Well, I want to get them all expertise, right? I mean, that's you know, it's not just fighting. It's not just killing troops. It's not just, you know, part of the game is collecting, right? I want those options. You know, right now, I mean, we've got other people with Tariq Max, so I can't do infantry rallies. You know, we've got other people with much better cavalry gear than I have. You know, so I don't do the cavalry rallies. You know, I can't. I can do Jadwiga YSS as garrison, so I can do a cavalry garrison there. You know, I'm really the only one that can do archer garrison or archer rallies, so that's kind of like my niche. Seems like only yesterday you spent all your gold heads. When was that? When was that? I don't remember, Reaper. This game nowadays, you get gold universals much faster than you did back 4 years ago. 4 years ago, it was such a grind to get 2 or 3 gold heads. You know, now you seem to be able to get gold heads. Every other event has gold heads that you can get. What's up, King? With the nuke. Alright, let me find some fighting on the map, and then I will try and adjust your swarm and your rally. MP4s and go from there. Or are they MP4s? I don't know what they're called. And we'll go from there. Yeah, like I said, it seems like when there is no flag to rally, there's not a lot of open fielding going on. And yeah, they're sending another naked. This must be a Henry. My guess is Henry Nebu, which is sort of anti-swarm, if you want to call it that, for archers. I mean, for the longest time in this game, I was maxing commanders from behind, right? I was playing from behind. I'm finally in a position where I can max commanders as they're being released, and it feels great, let me tell you. I mean, if any of you is stuck maxing commanders and you're doing commanders from 2 or 3 generations ago, just maybe it's time just to suck it up and start saving your gold heads and, you know, get to a point where you have, you know, 11, 12, 1300 gold heads, and you can max the newest commanders as they come out, because I guarantee you won't regret it. You might regret it in the short term, you know, not having the Joan or the Nevsky or the Scipio on the field and maxed, but in the long term, if you're playing this game as a long-term game, I think that's the way to go. Yeah, this is Orleans KVK with what used to be 4 Imperium kingdoms. Now only 2 of them are Imperium. Alright, so you're going to see the swarm icon appear a bunch of times on the screen here, because Electro King wants me to make it bigger. And then we're going to do the same with the rally. Alright, where's the rally one now? Here it is. All right, is that better, Electro King? Are we happy now? Stop bitching at me on Discord. Yeah, I'll move it behind the overlay at some point here. I just got so much shit in OBS. Alright, let's see. Is Rally behind the overlay now? There we go. And is Swarm behind the overlay now? There we go. Okay. Gotta keep my graphics dude happy, right? It does look better though. You're right. It does look better. All right, let's catch up here. Still working on Scipio. Yeah, I mean Scipio's not a bad one to work on. Don't get me wrong. Our KVK ends in 6 days, 54 minutes, and 42 seconds. But it's another 3 days then after that before we can bring migrants in. What seed is your kingdom? A, B, C, or D, Ralph? I mean, I think Strife of the Eight is a fantastic map for your higher seed kingdoms. For a low seed C or D kingdom, I mean, we got put in a Strife and there were 32 kingdoms. 32 kingdoms. That's what, 6 kingdoms per camp? It just makes diplomacy absolutely mind-numbing. Ah, good luck. Good luck, CC. Good luck. I mean, the nice thing about Strife is there's, you can pretty much have fighting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but that can also be a detriment to lower seed kingdoms. Who don't have as many players who can be online as much as the Imperium Kingdoms do. I mean, I think Strife of the Eight was one of the KVKs that Cat and Resurgence and I were probably up for 36 straight hours. What's a good KVK for a high seed kingdom? I mean, I personally like Heroic Anthem. I like it. Yeah, there's some downtime, but in the same respect, we only get 20 kingdoms in a Heroic Anthem. It's 2 camps versus 2 camps. It's not as hard to do diplomacy. It's more cut and dry. It's going to be a 2 versus 2, just what's the fairest matchup, right? And I honestly, I do like the Nile map. I do. I think Nile is a perfect map for C and DC kingdoms because you have 2 kingdoms. So you have 6 kingdoms per side. 3 camps. Each has a C kingdom in it. Each has a D kingdom in it. I just think this Nile KVK, we did not get a good opponent that was willing to fight us. I guess we scare them. So, I mean, literally this KVK, I mean, when I say not fight us, I mean not fight us. Literally this KVK, I have only got 374,000 kills. A normal KVK, I'm getting 30 million kills within 2 solid days of fighting. I have got where are we here? 130,984 deads. And those deads were from swarming a city in my own kingdom a rogue player. You know, so I mean, they were saying, oh, you guys are too powerful between 1029 and 1570. You guys have too many spenders. We're free to play. You know, we don't have spenders in our kingdom. We don't have players at max crystal tech in our kingdoms. So then one of the guys in 1570 proceeded to call them poor farmers, which hurt their feelings. And then they decided not to fight us at all. So, I mean, they've been fighting our allies. They just won't fight us. You're stacked. You're stacked. 4 horns, 3 rings, 1 more is web, 1 dagger. I mean, the war drum is going to benefit your troops and potentially other allied troops around you, right? It's not limited to just your troops. So I would say get at least 1 war drum. Yes. Bears still suck. Yes, they do, King. Yes, they do. I like it. We got a good vibe going on in the chat today, so I'm going to drop 5 gifted memberships. If you are not set up to accept gifted memberships, do that now. Do that now. You could be one of the lucky ones. Keep in mind, I only get 70% of this back. YouTube takes 30%. So I'm doing this for you guys. Doing this for you guys, so you can use some of those member emojis in the chat. Oh, cat's out here lurking. Cat's out here lurking, huh? I see you, cat. Well, I think the drum does focus your marches first. But if your marches are dead, then it's going to benefit your allies, right? I think there's a limit to the number of war drums you want to run. I mean, John Wick did a video, Wick Gaming did a video way back when about overraging. I know him and Dragothian got in a back and forth. Wick had posted a video, Dragothian had posted a video, Wick had posted a video, going back and forth about overraging. But you know, I trust John Wick. You know, coming from 1052 and the alliance that he was in, I trust his judgment. So, you know, there's a point at which you're gonna generate more rage than your marches can take, and I forget what the exact number is, but you know, it seems like you're in a good spot, and really all you need is 1 war drum, and I think you'd be super solid. You know, of course, that's my opinion, right? And I tell everyone all the time, you know, just because one streamer has an opinion about something doesn't mean they're always right. You know, do your research, do your you know, ask multiple people who you trust and get multiple opinions, you know, and then make your decision. You know, just because Chisgul says something, or Lambo says something, or Plato says something, or, you know, Jake the Dog Games, or Bulba, or whoever says something, doesn't mean that it is chiseled in stone and is one of the 10 Commandments. Yeah, you thought you were hiding. You thought you were hiding. Yeah, I mean, C Will. I don't know if you know C Will Gaming. A lot of his videos are in Chinese with English subtitles. So when I watch them, I've got to kind of put them on 0.75 speed, you know, so I can read all the subtitles, because, you know, I'm old. I need bifocals and shit, right? I think C Will gives some of the best advice out there now that Wick Gaming has kind of retired from the game. I mean, I went through C Will's videos, and he's in 60 GT, plays on their ARC team, so you know he's got to know his shit, right? Redline, what's going on, my friend? Hey, if you guys wouldn't mind taking a moment out there and wishing Redline a happy birthday. I think he is the ripe old age of 27 today. But yeah, C Will, I went through all of his videos. I stole his talent trees. And you know what that man says is pretty much you can take it to the bank. Justin runs 4 drums on the field and in Canyon. Damn, dude. Damn, oh, nobody wished you happy birthday, Redline. I'm sad. I think I've got you in here as a command. Yeah, there we go. Be sure to go wish Redline a happy birthday. Nightbot command. That's, yeah, Justin is Yoda. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Redline and one of his buddies made a new your moderator, Redline. If you want to throw a link to your new channel up in here, go for it, man. Redline and one of his buddies made a new channel for a podcast they're doing. It's one of the most entertaining podcasts you'll ever watch. I guarantee it. Be sure and go subscribe to it and watch that shit. Red doesn't have any hair. He might be 50. He might be 50. Yeah, Justin went crazy. I don't know, guys. If Justin says war drums, yeah, I'm not going to argue with the man. What he's doing is working for him, right? There it is, the All Bad Show. Yeah, go subscribe to Redline and you watch the All Bad Show. I think he does it most every Saturday. It's a good time. It's a good time. You know, and they talk about everything. Absolutely everything. I don't think there's any topic that would be off off of the agenda. Are you Redline this week? Are you doing the idea I gave you last week, where you each tell a story about the other that they never wanted to hear, never wanted to get out? What is your topic of conversation this week? Inquiring minds want to know. Horns of a garrison or rally. That I mean, honestly, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. And drums are less materials too, so hey, it's a win-win there. Nice. I'll be there. I'll be there. Let me take and we'll even pin that up there, right? We'll even pin that shit to the top of chat. Not that not that you're going to get a whole lot of subscribers from the 25 people watching my stream, but hell, if you get even a few, I'll do what I can to help my friends out. Yeah, I don't know, guys. All day long, it looked like 2268 and 14. Oh, good God. 1429. Too many damn numbers. Can't I just call it red and blue and dark blue and pink? All day, it looked like red and light blue were kind of on the defensive, and now looks like that now that red's in here and they've established kind of a beachhead in here. Looks like they're taking up the offensive, so it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. Quality over quantity level. There, hey, I like that. I like that, Merc. I like that. Quality over quantity. Yes, you're getting quality people subscribing to your bad show because they're coming from my stream. I'll take that. I'll take that. 100% agree. Yeah, 25 people out there watching. If you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. What are y'all waiting for? As you can see, this is the place to be. We got Redline in the chat. We got one of the kings of 1916 in the chat. We've got Justin in the chat. I mean, this is where it's going on. Hit that subscribe button. Come back and see us again. Sounds like the dad from Invincible. I don't recall. I don't know if I've ever seen Invincible. When I first looked at that, I thought you were saying The Incredibles. Just want to make sure here. Okay. Because if Plotwo starts streaming his own KVK, we're gonna kick you over to him because it's his KVK. It's more fun to watch somebody fight in KVK than it is to watch Red Army against Red Army, and you don't know who the hell is who. It's a compliment. All right. Compliment, insult, I don't care. I am who I am. I can't change my voice, so hey, it is what it is. Y'all got to live with this monotone deep voice on the live stream, right? Somebody commented in one of my videos something to the effect of, if his voice doesn't put you to sleep, his videos sure will, or something stupid like that. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. You don't want to watch, don't watch. No skin off of my nose. I do this as a hobby. I do this for fun. Omni-Man, he is ruthless. I mean, it's nice to see 2268 and 1429 working together, though. I mean, 68's rallying this flag, while 1429 is over here clearing the field, and then, and 1429 has a flag to rally. 2268 moves down and does the exact same thing. So, I think they're, if it was a plan, and there goes that flag, we got the explosion. So if they planned, I mean, I guess the best thing that could have happened for them, the best thing that could have happened for them is to just walk through Kingsland in 24 hours. But You know, the fact that Red got pushed out of the top portion here and had to come down here a little bit closer to their allies and help focus on some of these flags down here. It's not entirely bad, right? Because they're getting more work done today by doing it this way. So, I mean, people were saying it's over. I saw lots of Facebook posts saying it's over. I think we're far from over, guys. It's going to be a few more days. Lambo is sweet, but yes. Okay. One of the things my wife always told the kids when the kids were little, because my wife, you know, I've been with my wife for 26 years, married, and I think we were dating for 7 or 8 years before that, lived together for like 5. So she can read me like a book. So she could tell when the kids were pushing my buttons when they were little. And she'd tell the kids, okay, stop, quit poking the bear. Because, yeah, when I lose my shit, I lose my shit. $28.84, pass 8 opens in 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll see what that's about. Delete a couple of these other markers here. This one we can get rid of. This one we can get rid of. 28.84, huh? Let's go take a look quick. Ooh. Oh, light and dark, huh? Light and dark, 3 Imperiums. Pass 8. Well, it looks like pass 8 is already open. Are you good to invade the other way, or what's going on, ma'ams? Did I put the right kingdom in here? $28.84, right? Yep. All right, it's been a while. What am I missing? Pass 8 opens in 10 minutes. Pass 8 is open already. This is what? Top. So purple, orange, or purple, yellow, orange, and light blue against green, pink, blue, and red. So they're invading to the south, I imagine. Yep. It's semi-protected right now. So there we got an invasion force. Up here we're not touching. Up here we are touching. Okay, so we'll bookmark this. We'll come back. We'll come back. Trajan, Ethel, Martel, Scipio. Nice. Yeah, I mean, the thing with Canyon is no matter what your lineup is, somebody can always figure out a way to beat you. So at the top of the hour, I do have to do ARC registration, so we'll take a break from the KVK action at that time. Lots of players there. Reinforce the rally. And don't let them reinforce the flag, for Christ's sake. Go get them. Oh no, those are their allies. Those are their allies, sorry. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Really? Yeah, they smell blood in the water. They got another rally coming here too. This is how you got to do it. If it's the enemy's downtime, you got to get absolutely everyone online and go ham. Just got to go ham. Boudica. Mudslinger with a Boudica. Double rallies on the screen. Yeah, those auxiliary skills have to play a factor into a lot of these. Well, that Boudica rally got trashed. Oh, and down goes the Attila as well. Yeah, I mean, if anyone's in these rallies and wants to send me reports, please feel free. We'll check Plato's Goblin Gang here. Oh, Mr. Wheaty's got a report in here from his KVK. Nice one. All right, let's see if it's time yet for that light and dark KVK. Ooh, this is gonna get spicy. What's up, Alpha?
Fight!
Well, shit. I don't know how long I've been talking on mute here. I really don't. I'm going through all my armaments and inscriptions and just looked down and my microphone's got red on it. So I apologize, guys. So I will just start with the last sentence I was saying, and yeah, I mean, you saw the inscriptions, right? I do not have any gold inscriptions. MF has gotten 2 gold inscriptions, that son of a bitch. Yeah, I just now realizing that my voice was muted. I apologize. So the dumbest thing, I don't mind armaments. The dumbest thing I think about armaments is the fact that if you have a legendary armament, it's got 2 inscription slots on it. If you've only got 1 inscription on it, why can't you fill that second slot with another inscription? The only way you can get a double inscription is by traveling, by dispatching, or by opening a chest. Makes 0 sense to me. You know? Yeah, there are gold inscriptions. Where are we at? Armaments. I forget how to look, right? Where is the codex? Maybe I gotta go into a commander? Well, let's go into a commander with wedge formation at least. There we go, codex. Yeah, so wedge formation, you've got Hunter, 5% extra skill damage. When dealing direct damage to a single target, the damage is boosted by 10%. Otherwise, it is boosted by 2%. Then for the horn, you've got Unstoppable, 5% extra skill damage. I mean, some of these are fucking just crazy. Increases normal attack damage, resistance of the wielder's troops by 3.5%. Upon reaching 80% rage, your troop deals an extra 8% skill damage for 3 seconds. Extra 10% skill damage. I want them all. I want them all. I want them all. We'll see what we get this KVK when we get our rewards at the end. So, although our kingdom hasn't fought because the enemies keep running from us, we are getting the Zig at the end because we have good allies. And they understand we're missing out on a shit ton of rewards because the enemy wouldn't fight us. So they are kind enough and gracious enough to allow us to hold the Zig at the end. Wedge is overrated. William counters them. So once we do get our KVK rewards, I will be streaming that. Trajan is overrated. Honestly, I don't use Trajan anymore in my 7 marches. I very rarely bring him out. Besides, he's too fucking slow. I'll be right back, guys. I got to take a run to the kitchen quickly. All right, and we're back. My vape needed a new battery, so I had to grab one out of the charger. I use XY Med just because I like that extra AoE on the field. But XY William is a super solid march. I just can't stand that AoE from William. It's so teeny tiny. Go to Lilith support and type where is the buy all option, buy all button. No way. I honestly haven't bought a bundle in like 2 days. At reset it'll be 2 days. Now granted I did buy the monthly bundles and I did buy Call of the Ancients, but yeah, since Tuesday night? Reset Tuesday? Hey Hossam, good to see you. Yeah, thank you to those of you that have subscribed today. My apologies, I haven't called your names out. The subscription notification at the top does not seem to be working, so I do apologize for that. But if you're a new subscriber, thank you and welcome. And if you're lurking out there and not yet subscribed, do it now. Do it now. No time like the present. Vasilis, what's going on? Woo, true meta. I don't know. Mad Mania was not in chat the other night, and he's not been in chat today. So, yeah, I don't know. Cat must have him silenced in the dungeon now. Oh. Trying something new as Garrison. We've got Khan in there now. What kingdom is this? F8 4T? Oh, 2884. Too deep in the basement, yeah. Yeah, I don't think he gets Wi-Fi down there. I miss Edward. I loved Edward YSG and Edward Tommy as a march back in KVK 2 and 3. I miss Edward. I mean, you know Edward's a real man when he wears a dildo on his helmet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. You know, anyone that wears a dildo on their head, you know they're secure in their own manhood. Yeah, YSG Tommy, that was OP. That was OP back in the day. Yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for the museum buff on Edward to see what happens there. You don't want to know where that helmet has been. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Edward is kinky. I'm waiting for Ethelfled and Garrison here. I mean, what we've seen Alex, we've seen Khan, we've seen Wu, we saw Charles. I'm waiting for Ethelfled. I want you to make a video and say like Khan is the new meta. He made a video with Khan museum buffs. I haven't seen a lot of people use him in the field, but he did make that video. Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for Tommy relics. I am ready for Tommy as soon as they release her in the... Yeah, I mean, I still use her on a daily basis. Even when I'm 5 or 6 March barbing, you know, Tommy's in there. I did not get the Genghis buff. I did not get the Saladin buff. I don't use them at all anymore. If they were still in my lineup, I probably would have got them, but... Dare you to use Tommy and Canyon? Nah, it's not a dare I'll take. Were they rallying with Conover? They got Saladin YSG here, right? And they got Eddie Tommy over here. Yes, Alan and Ethel. I see a lot of people with that. That's one way to get Ethelfled on the field. And I mean, there's a lot of different commands. Saladin's very versatile. You can put a lot of different commanders behind him. Yeah, I don't understand the Saladin YSG rally in a rally situation. I think maybe they're just trying. Excuse me. I think maybe they're just trying to do AoE damage. I don't know. Or maybe that's all they got online at the moment. Well, Saladin and Garrison now, there they are. They're really trying everything in there. They only have one person with Wu? Hope that new Cavs give me something better to pair with him, though. Maybe replace Saladin. I mean, the nice thing about Saladin is he's quite useful at 5551 for a lot of players. You don't have to dump a ton of heads into him. You use Tommy daily. Careful, maybe your wife is watching the stream. Ooh, there go lots of sad faces there. I think there were counter rallies on both of these rallies. So I think there were 4. I don't know if there were counter rallies to the counter rallies, but I guess we can do this. Hang on. Where are we here? Start that farm up. Application capture. Where is it? Okay, that's not right. Oh, that was application audio capture. Window capture, this is what we want to do. Oh. And the small screen is blue stack, so it might take a little while to load. think I've only got 2 cores and 2 megabytes allocated for that BlueStacks instance, so we'll try and watch the 2268 KVK in that screen. Okay, what happened to the big screen here? Something funky. Level 8 pass. Where are we here? Let's go. It depends. I mean, some of the altar fights, you might pair YSG behind another commander, a cavalry commander or something, just to get that AoE damage in there. You know, the nice thing about YSG is he's very versatile in that aspect. No Richard Garrison. So yeah, we're blocking out the chat a little bit in the stream with the second screen there, but hey, it's entertainment, right? Not as sophisticated as Fleisch to put them side by side yet. So we'll kind of do picture in picture here and see how that goes. A lot of armies marching up this way. I'm guessing this flag here is getting rallied next. Hey, Mr. Weedy. Not much. Not much. Did you win your KVK now? Comes 2 more counter rallies. We're watching a light and dark KVK here at the moment in the big screen, and the Orleans 4 Imperium, now 2 Imperium KVK in the little screen. So no cry, no tears. What's going on? Welcome. Who win? No, nobody's winning yet. I mean, in the Orleans KVK, it was kind of touch and go there for a while for 2268 and 1429, but they're making a solid push right now. So that one's far from over. And this light and dark KVK, it looks like the left and the right side, I don't remember if that's dark or if that's light, have secured Kingsland, and they're now pushing through, or they're trying to push through these pass 8s. Um, 2755 and 2268 are out of Imperium status, so they have dropped a considerable amount of power in the past 36 hours fighting in Kingsland. me just, I need to do this real quick here. Mavic's out this week, Cat's out this week. Caradon, Executioner, Autonomous Dow, Sausage of Mimi, Mr. Holt, Upswing, BT. Mad's out this week. I'll have to check with Shane. We got Yaffee. We got Aqua. Slim Pickens this week. Let's see. Hard Push, Swift Stride, War Drums, Mystical Formation. And for the fights in the middle, we do Mending Pouch and we do Heaven's Grace. Hey, Hall Gaming, what's going on? I'm dying, Lambo. I only have 600k troops left. Start training, dude. Start training. Start training. 2907? Okay, welcome. That's not one in my KVK, is it? Nope, you're not. Okay, you're safe. But yeah, 2755 was given 2268 a run for their money yesterday. They were pretty much, I mean, I'll say it, they were overwhelming them in the field. I can't tell how many zeros that is. 1, 2, 3. You hit 1 million T5 infantry. Nice. Nice. It all dies. It all dies, but yeah. This is impressive for light and dark KVK. Let's take a look at. I know that it's hard to tell how many troops are in a pass, right? Because it gets down to that one little sliver of yellow or one little sliver of red. Looks like this pass is holding strong down here too. How about this one? Ooh. Looks like Orange is trying to push back into Kingsland down in this area. Interesting. This could be an interesting KVK here. Is there a new recharge event? I didn't even look. Oh boy. No, I don't want. Which one? Where's my cavalry boots? Where's my cavalry boots? There we go. Yeah, free spin. How many do I have? 16. Oh, let's go. Let's go. It's the trash recharge one? What? I don't see. Maybe I gotta restart the game, but let me do Holy Knight's Treasure here. Oh, old commanders. Come on, Lilith. 1. Okay, at least I'm getting some materials, but I really don't want purple fucking blueprints. There we go. There's 2 more. Another one. Nice. Come on. Come on, give me a 5. Oh, seriously. Esmeralda was better than this. Come on. Oh, what the hell? Guys, I'm sorry. I'm never doing this on stream again. I have the worst luck doing these things on stream. The worst luck. Right, but Plato is streaming his KVK now, so we're going to close out of that little window here. And I think, honestly, I think I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in tonight, keeping me company while we watch some of these KVKs, participating in chat. We had some really good discussions today. Had good fun with y'all. Thank you for your participation. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Smash that like button. That's greatly appreciated always. We're going to call it a night. We're going to redirect you over to Plato's stream. When you get there, just say, hey, Lambo Raid, so he knows I sent you. Wish him the best when you get there. Hopefully they can do some more pushing over the evening and reclaim some of Kingsland and keep battling on. So thank you, everyone, for jumping in, and we'll catch you next time.